That's lovely.
We're online.
We are.
We are
on
live.
The internet.
We are live.
Faces on the internet. We're good. That should be alright.
Good. So we're going to be playing Kumo Lumo.
This is Jogo.
Hello.
I'm Josh.
Hi, Josh.
Hey.
How are you doing?
I'm alright.
Good.
How are
good.
you?
Have you played Kumo Lumo?
I have not.
Well, fantastic, because you'll learn a lot as we play through it today. Kumo Lumo is our very first iOS game that we made in 2012. It was my first iOS game. It was the first of Team Lumo, and it was the birth of Team Lumo. Hi, Ayman. So I'm gonna jump in. I'm just gonna start playing. I'm going to play level 3.
So what do you keep on referring to it as? Like a cloud simulator?
Yes, it's a rain cloud simulator. We'll see exactly what I mean by rain cloud simulator when I start playing. This is our little story.
Evil space pirate.
Yeah, Lumo's world is so beautiful and serene, and here comes trouble. Everything looks fine, and then
and then he grows a beard.
And then a mean cloud. Mean cloud is there.
He farts lightning at him and he grows a beard.
Yeah, farts lightning and grows a beard, and there we go. And here we have. This is the world that's speaking to you. This is the world that you're trying to save. Trying to look after the world.
The world has a face.
The world has a face. I think all worlds have faces, and they're better when they do. So we just accept that, and we just show you how Kumo Lumo works. We just rain, and you rain on good stuff to make it grow, and then you rain on bad things to make it go away. And like, here's one of these little angry pirate foxes who set fire to things. I'm just going to rain on him, and then he goes away. And see, like they set fire to the trees.
If you're a Londoner, you know what foxes do.
Yeah, look, there he goes. There he goes.
Laser foxes.
Yeah. So all I have to do is go around here. It's trying to protect the trees, trying to stop these guys setting fire to everything.
And they don't really look like trees, but they're definitely trees.
They have the essence of trees. They have the feel of trees, which is the most important thing. Ooh, that's quite a useful little gold coin. Collect that.
So, how are you, Ayman? Are you an STD 1201? Hello. My voice broke there.
Oh, good, good. I've almost finished with these foxes for this one. Look at that, they're really setting fire to it. So there you go. Well done, Lumo. Just spin him around happily. And we're done, level complete. And that's how Kumo Lumo works. Fly around a beautiful world, protecting it, and hoping everybody has a good time.
How did the cloud happen? Why clouds? Why not beef?
Why not flying cows?
Flying cows.
That would be a great idea. The story of Kumo Lumo, I'm going to choose another level now. I'm going to play level 5, I think. Oh, scary guys. Yeah, Kumo Lumo came about because in a previous life I was working on an environmental game, an actual proper environmental game where you grew a rainforest, and it was quite scientific and quite serious, but I learned a lot about ecology by doing that. And then that project came to an end. I had all this information about how rainforests worked and about ecology, and the opportunity came up to make a mobile game, and this was in my head at the time. So I decided to...
Clouds.
I came up with, this idea of... I wanted to do something about saving the world, about building the world. And...
all the best games are about saving the world.
Yeah, I had about 2 days to come up with ideas for a mobile game. They just basically looked at me and said, Joe, go design games. Okay, so I went off and started thinking about stuff, and I came up with a couple of ideas. And then, I think it was on the 3rd day, I was walking to work, and I was walking past a pub, which is often where your inspiration comes from. And
shower just before bed or pub?
Pub, yeah. And I was walking past the pub at this point, and I just thought that actually a great mechanic would be flying around a world as a rain cloud, actually creating the rain that gives life to everything. And I came into work and I did a very, very simple picture, and
I hope it was in MS Paint.
it wasn't in MS Paint actually, but it was very, very, very crude. But it actually described it showed the cloud, it showed the world, it showed this little amazing sign that comes when you grow a tree.
The world only has 2 teeth.
That's enough. That's enough. If you think that's planetary sized, then those teeth are going to be very, very big.
That's a good point.
Yeah, they're going to be continent-sized teeth. Yeah, so I came up with the idea for flying around, raining on stuff to save the world, and very, very quickly the game came together, and everybody agreed that was a game they all wanted to work on. And it was really surprisingly easy. Thankfully, at that point, we had a really, really small team, so I didn't have to convince an awful lot of people.
Just your psychiatrist.
Just my psychiatrist, or indeed our project director.
Same person, right?
Yeah, essentially, yes. Okay, so so here's a bit of more of the story. Spot the reference. Yeah,
you're a storm cloud.
Yeah, so there's the whole game is peppered with little references to pop culture. So I had to send a list to the lawyer to see we weren't actually going to get sued by anyone.
Oh, right.
Yeah, the lawyer was happy and we didn't get sued, so that's a bit of a success all around.
I heard that recently.
Everywhere there's
science.
This tells us how to actually use the lightning power, which is really, really good. So when you get these guys,
Nice.
bang. Now if I rain on them, that's not good enough, because in this level I've got to zap them with lightning. 1.21 gigawatts of light. Meanwhile, I can still go around and grow stuff. And if I get small, here, because I'm running out of water, I pick up more clouds, and that replenishes me.
Perfect.
I just fly around the world, rain on stuff, picking up some water. And one of the other things that's interesting, and very useful to do, is if you rain on trees, fire out and rain on the trees, clouds start coming out of the trees.
Is that how trees work?
That is actually how trees work, especially in rainforests. This is something I learned when I was doing an environmental game about rainforest, is that trees actually do produce clouds.
Quite literally, or is it slightly more figurative than that?
It is actually quite literal, because in rainforests they actually aspirate moisture as well as photosynthesizing oxygen. So when you find that they've in areas where they've deforested quite a lot of areas, the rainfall drops, and then when they do reforestation programs in rainforest areas, it actually generates rainfall. So that is scientific. Trees do make clouds.
Great.
So
the world is run on tree farts.
The world is run on tree farts. Yeah, this is how we go.
Perfect.
So in each level, you've got a little just one objective that you have to achieve in about 2 minutes of play. And we tell you what it is at the beginning. In this case, it's destroying these little pirate foxes characters. They're pirate foxes because they are red and they've got an eye patch, which I think qualifies for both the pirate and the fox bit.
Oh, the kind of face of rain constipation is
yeah. Well, you should almost run out of wee. So if you pick up some clouds, he gets a lot happier.
He really does.
Yeah,
I'm very excited about it.
Oh, there's lots of ways to actually get water back in the game, and we'll see quite a few more of those later on. But another useful tip if you're running low on water is use your lightning, and it generates a few puffs of clouds as well. So this multi-use
That's quite an economy you've got going there.
Yeah. But there's some of the nice things that happen in the game with this sort of almost like a resource management where you
Back in
decide
a sec.
do you want to attack things using your water or achieve your objectives, or just grow some forests so you can generate more water for later. So I'm just going to go and fly around and finish off. Oh, these are evil clouds. These are the things that can actually hurt you. A lot of these little pirate foxes are quite an interesting enemy because they run around causing lots of trouble, but they can't actually hurt you. They can't reach you, they can't interact with you in any way, so you're completely safe from them, which makes them an odd enemy to have in the game, but they bring so much character that we think it's well worth it. Didn't quite get 3 stars on that one, but that's fine, so we have to carry on playing. This is a nice level where you actually raise mountains. We have these little story messages that pop up throughout the game, tell you what's going on. It's not massively scientific that rain generates mountains, but we're happy with that. What also is potentially not quite as scientific, but it's quite fun nevertheless, is if you rain on sheep, they turn into clouds and float up.
And that is scientific.
That is actually scientific.
True science.
So here, if you just pick up a cloud, you pick up lots of water. So again, it's a nice little tactic to actually help you get through the game. Oh, baby mountains, rain on them to make them bigger. I think actually technically water removes mountains, but over the course of several billion years, but we won't really worry too much about that. I don't think the game plays across that kind of time scale.
Yeah. Is this a really slow game? Like
That's
if we
a
were doing
really
it in real
interesting
life.
point. Yeah, that's a really interesting point. Does the game actually last 2 minutes of real time, or is it 7 billion years?
I like to think that it is several billion years.
Then
And you're just magical.
yeah, maybe that is.
Those are really slow, long-lived foxes, though.
Yeah.
And sheep.
Yeah, sheep do move incredibly slowly, so perhaps that's their secret.
Could be.
It's quite good fun if you forget to pick up a sheep and you just find them floating around the atmosphere later on. Just put that out.
What is it on mountains that sets fire? Is it the rocks?
I'm going to have to say yes. I'm going to say yes, definitely rocks. What we learn that lots of mountains can actually catch fire.
Uh-huh. What are people on Twitter saying? People on Twitter. Ooh.
What's going on? Anything fun?
I asked people about what they name their cats for Lumo's cat, and one of them, real life cat,
Yeah.
is very, very pretty, called Ruby. Look at that.
Oh, that's a great cat.
That is such a pretty cat. Hang on.
That's it. Yeah.
Does that work? There we go. This is screenception, but
That's still a great cat. Let's just get some sheep floating. There you go. Look at them, just hanging around in the air like sheep do.
I think that's probably why wolves eventually evolved wings,
They did, yes. That's true.
because otherwise they couldn't catch a sheep. The sheep would get themselves wet, float away
Yeah.
into the atmosphere. Wolves went hungry, and only the
Yeah.
wolves with wings survived. So.
In some parts of northern England, they have to keep all the sheep indoors because it rains so much.
Yeah. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah. Yeah, one of the biggest problems is flying foxes. I think that's the rainforest again. Let's just pick up some of these. Oh look, there's one. Just hanging around. There we go. And we're done, and we collected them.
So with each level you get a new objective.
Yes.
What's the bar for?
So the bar shows you just how successful you've been so far in mastering the level, because we let you complete the level relatively easily, but if you really want to ace it, you have to put a bit more time and effort in and go back and replay it. Maybe you have to go back and replay it a few times and just to sort of get effectively the maximum score out of the level.
Yeah.
Putting out fires, this is good fun. You get lots of pirate foxes running around here. Look, they've already started.
Little vandals.
Yeah,
Why do they not like your planet?
I think they do like the planet. I think they just like the pretty colours that you get from fire. I don't think that...
So they're just pyromaniacs.
Yeah.
It's not vicious. It's not...
I mean...
They just enjoy lasers.
They just enjoy lasers, yeah. That are...
I understand that.
Yeah, well...
That's a relatable villain right there.
Yeah.
Hello, Tony. How are you?
Hi, Tony. Thanks for joining us. If anybody's got any questions, then just put it in the chat channel. It can be about the game, it can be about school, it can be about your favourite book, it can be about anything. We are qualified life coaches.
No, don't say that.
Yeah, we are.
We can get sued.
We can?
Yeah.
Alright, we are totally unqualified life coaches. We'll still mete out any advice you feel you want.
Yeah.
But it might just be the worst advice you've ever had.
Hello, Royal Apple. How's it going?
Hi, Royal Apple.
That's a pretty great name, by the
That's
way.
excellent.
Is it just an apple with a crown, or is it an apple of good breeding and lineage?
Isn't Royal Gala a type of apple?
Yeah.
It's a good apple. There we go. I won again.
I mean, they set fire to some stuff.
That's
a lot of. That's a lot of
yeah,
fire.
the world is burning, but
you've won.
Yeah, and the world is looking really happy. It's like with a big smile like that, and
maybe it just thinks it's got sunburn.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Oh, boss fights. Yeah, we got these sort of mini boss events. Like, 'cause this is your arch nemesis. This is the evil Nimbus.
Oh yeah. Do you have to do the lightning?
Not necessarily.
To it.
Oh, where is he? Oh, there he is.
Why is it green?
Because he's evil. Oh, look, he turns smart. He turns my clouds into... Oh, that's terrible. I'm going to make some clouds.
How vicious is that?
Oh, it's terrible, terrible behaviour.
So, is he in league with the foxes?
Oh, absolutely. He's turned orange now because he's starting to weaken. Oh, look at this. I've got loads of rain coming through. Oh, yeah, see, it's useful tactics. Get a couple of if you're in trouble, get a couple of sheep in the air. See, that's the kind of life advice you come here for. Oh,
great. Hi, WC Games Art. Who's that?
Hi, Games Art.
From WC.
Yeah.
What college?
Yes.
Yeah. I was there the other day. It was really good.
Here we
That
go.
was red.
There we go.
Definitely evil.
There we go.
Cool.
There we go. Boss fight done. As all good boss fights should be, incredibly easy.
Yeah. I think that's probably what everyone really just wants us for.
Channel 13. What's happening now? Ah, yes. You said that rocks. You said that mountains didn't tend to catch fire. Well.
Oh yeah. So you're doomed.
Yeah, but that's fine.
Oh, I get it now.
See?
Because these ones actually do. I don't know if it's catching fire.
It's not. No, but
It's more spewing.
wish this was still available. Oh yeah, me too. Me too. Yeah, so it's not on the App Store. Kumo Lumo isn't on the App Store at the moment. For I suppose legal reasons, but Lumo is very safe, and hopefully one day we'll bring him back. So
In good hands.
yeah, he's very, very safe with us, and we talk about making a new game a lot of the time. It's just takes a lot of time and money to actually make a really, really good game, and we don't want to do one that doesn't really. Yeah, we don't do a half-assed. We want to do something that really does justice to this.
Full ass.
Yeah, I'm not going to say that, but we just want to do. We'd love to do another Kumo Lumo game. We just want to do it at the right time when we can really focus on it and make it as good as it really deserves.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, I'm not convinced that you can actually destroy real volcanoes using lightning. I haven't actually tried, I have to say.
I can't say the name of the person who just joined, but welcome, Metsexify. Metsexify. Hi. I'm just going to say hello instead of butchering your name.
So, bang.
That's pretty good.
Very good.
That was a good solid.
That was a good solid blam.
Mm-hmm.
Here he comes. Boom.
Blam.
Done.
Boom.
Done.
Bang. Bing. Bang. Boom. And Pawn. Hello, Pawn. With the W.
Hello, Metsby. I think I'm getting. I'm getting chat. I'm getting chat messages later, aren't
I think it's pretty much the same time.
Yeah.
I'm on my own laptop because I'm cool. It's got stickers on it, but
Cool.
there are some bad words on it. But
You better not. Yeah. You can say, what level did I just play? I think it was level 13. No, that's that way.
this game is Kumo Lumo, the first ever Team Lumo game.
Yeah, this is actually where we came together and started working together. We were a very, very small team at the time, just 5 people.
We're good. We're good, thanks, Mets. We're just, chilling. Playing old games. Unfortunately, you can't get this anymore.
Not at the moment.
Not right now.
Not right now. At some point, we'd love to bring it back. But
yeah, it's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
When can you try it? Oh, that's not really a question we can answer. Mostly because of boring legal reasons. Because it's just because it was made when you were at a different company, right? And you were a team there.
Yes, we were.
Yeah, and then that company doesn't exist anymore.
It doesn't. No.
But
we
own it.
We rescued it
from destruction and being lost in the vast void. Video game graveyard. And we can bring it back at some point, hopefully.
Yeah, we'd love to. Lots of ideas of how we'd love to do a
sequel.
A sequel. Yeah, a sequel or a whole new game. Oh, this is a great one. This is a really nice one. This is.
And you could actually call it Electric Boogaloo. Kumo Lumo 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Yes, we could.
Because there's electricity.
There is. There's absolutely lots of it. This is one of the best bits. Again, very vibrant. It's not about the environment. It's not about saving the world. It's saving animals and everything.
Save the world.
That's not something you see in enough games.
No.
A cloud being, well, that by a whale. But it's
That's a really good animation.
It's lovely.
Being replenished. That's the word I'd
yeah.
use.
I think that's the right way.
So yeah, we're kind of doing this so we can have. Oh, Tumo.
Good.
That's such a good name.
Yeah. I think Kumo Lumo was mentioned at some point.
That would be good. What was I going to say? Yeah, we're doing this just to have a look back at the games we've made before Lumo's Cat comes out.
Yeah.
Soon, I hope.
Yes. It's looking good. It's looking good. It's almost there now. It's just hopefully we'll be able to bring it out in the next week or two. Yeah. Just
it's getting really close, and also there's like secret awesome new features and things happening, so
yeah,
that's kind of
we're always
exciting.
keeping ourselves busy.
Yeah,
we're always making new stuff, which is probably why we don't spend as much time remaking old stuff, I suppose. But that means you get loads and loads of cool new games. Lumo's Cat, I look at it as sort of this spiritual successor to Kumo Lumo, because you are helping and you are looking after something, after a little animal, and it's got this really crazy arcade gameplay, but packaged in a really, really interesting way that a lot of people won't ever have experienced before. And that's what we do. We don't do genres, I suppose. We don't do infinite runners or standard strategy games. We always come up with something a bit strange. Yeah, there's plenty of those around, and I play a lot of them as well. But we try to come up with something a bit different and a bit original. I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. There's some really good stuff later on.
Extinguish 16 fires. You're like the world's police ambulance fire service,
I think
all at once.
Indeed, yeah. Oh, look. So these little cities, when you grow them, these little guys come out.
What are they?
They're just little. I think our artist AJ, hi AJ, if you're out there, AJ called them grumble bees.
Right.
And they just sort of make a little noise as they bumble along, and occasionally you get a little gold one, which is quite useful. Oh look, there's a gold one.
What happens when you collect them?
Oh, those little gold ones, they turn into coins that you can spend on upgrades to your thunder power and to your rain power reserve. So you get better.
Okay.
The more you play the game, sort of, the more power you get. And for later levels, it's actually really, really useful to be a little bit more upgraded.
Yeah. Oh, you get more like lightning stuff in directions as well.
You can upgrade the power of your lightning and the amount of lightning reserve you have.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, you can turn yourself into an absolute incredible storm cloud later on.
STR Gunner. Hello. How's it going?
Hiya. Hope you're enjoying it. Let us know if you've got any questions.
Yeah, we can try and answer literally anything. Hey.
Oh.
How many different bits are there in this? I don't know what I mean by that.
Oh, like different types of landscape channels, like trees and not many. I think it's only like 5 or 6, and we had plans for lots more. And then we made the game. We found that actually it wasn't really missing them. It did seem to hold together quite well with just like 5 or 6 different items.
Oh, in 3 words, inspiration.
Street art and nature. Yeah, so it's really very much an environmental game, but we don't really bang on about it in the game itself. We just sort of leave it be environmental in concept, but we don't have a big message or show you pictures of crying pandas or anything. Because who needs to see that? But so it was environmental and street art for the level for the art design. Which
So
if you
basically,
look at
graffiti trees.
yeah, I mean if you look at all these bits of UI now, they actually look a little bit like sticker bomb and street art. We were really heavily influenced by street art and sticker bomb movements. So stuff looked like stickers, and you can see that they've all got these little edges around the buttons that makes them look like stickers. We actually made loads of Kumo Lumo stickers.
Yeah, it's not available because of reasons. Complicated, boring reasons.
Yeah, complicated, boring reasons. Look at these guys. This is from later in the game where things start to get a little bit tougher.
Might be able to have a look at maybe doing a new version of the game.
Yeah,
Just this one.
just this. That's cool. So yeah, apparently it'd be quite easy to do a new version. Maybe.
If people
Yeah,
like it, we'll have a look.
Definitely would love to. Would you like to see a new version of the game?
It'll take a while because there's a delay, but then you'll get yeah. I like how smiley everything is.
Well, that's it. I mean, I wanted to. It always had this wonderful spirit of happiness about it, and
Apart from the lasers.
but they're happy lasers. Would you be happy if I gave you a laser?
Oh yeah, very.
Yeah. So everybody loves lasers and thunder.
Not everyone loves thunder. Some people are scared of it for some reason.
Yeah. A couple of months ago, there was the most amazing thunder battle outside my house.
Oh yeah.
It was a proper thunder battle because there was about 3 thunderstorms came in at the same time.
Perfect storm.
Oh, it was amazing. I just stayed up all night watching thunder. Loved it.
Thank you, SDR Gunner.
Thanks, SDR Gunner. Glad you enjoyed it. So I'm just going to keep on raining on these little guys.
How come the cloud has a 5 o'clock shadow?
Well, I think all clouds, if you actually look at a cloud, you can see the underside of it is darker than the top side of it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Because
guess
the
that-
light,
'cause
that's
of
where the light's coming
light
from.
and stuff.
Once again, science. We were all about the science with this game,
Yeah.
and not about arbitrary graphic decisions.
Oh. Yep. Pretty sure.
Oh, I'm gonna zap those guys.
This is a pretty accurate simulation
Of nature,
Nature,
the beauty and
clouds.
wonder of nature.
trees,
Well
pirate
done.
foxes.
There we go. I'm gonna fly around now happily. Yay!
I don't know if you can hear the cloud. I don't know how the audio is balanced, but yeah, the voice of the cloud is something else. It's pretty interesting.
How later on was this? Done some of those. I'll do that again. Oh, this is good. This is where Josh, you were asking about how many different items there are in the world that you can rain on. This is one of the. Well, let's just have a look and see what you think about it.
This is the most accurately simulated one, is it?
This is the most accurately simulated one. Once again, entirely scientific. I don't know if you've got small teacups with faces at home. I'm sure you do. But this is actually what's inside your defaced teacups.
Faced.
Yeah. If in doubt, invent a new word.
Mhm.
I remember working with a writer and I mentioned, oh yeah, that word probably doesn't exist. And he said, there's no such thing as a word that doesn't exist. If you can say it, the word exists. So that's given me a tremendous amount of confidence for talking to my usual drivel. So this is the kind of stuff that happens when you rain on a teacup. Really, really creepy guys in top hats run out.
You head it. Huh?
I think he heard. Did he hear Kumo Lumo? Going, oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, that one's got blue eyes. How
Yeah,
pretty.
right. He's got blue. They start off with yellow eyes, and then once they've been rained on, he gets blue eyes and a smile because he's been full. He's been cleaned. Plaff. Plaff. I did. There was just before we released this, the Yogscast guys, who are awesome, did a review of our trailer where they got really, really excited, mostly about the word plaff.
Plaff's a good word.
Yeah,
I understand why they would.
yeah. There was hundreds and hundreds of comments just saying plaff on the YouTube video that they did. I suspect it was an in-joke that we didn't get, but
No,
they really, really enjoyed it.
I don't
It
think.
was great to be featured by those guys.
Yeah.
They're awesome.
Hopefully, we'll get featured by them again. I don't know if they're still doing that kind of thing. Looking at trailers.
I'm not sure. It was very much in the out in the wild frontier of game coverage at that point.
They were on the cutting edge.
They were really on the cutting edge. Ah, just a few more cups.
Assassin. It's here. Assassin is here. Cover your S's.
I'm running out. Oh goodness me. Oh, I'm in trouble. No, just.
SDR Gunner has a question.
Oh
Hey,
yeah.
What games or which games do you play?
Oh, I play lots of games. I play a lot of games on my phone and my tablet, and I played on my Xbox. I've been recently playing a lot of You Must Build a Boat, which is a
That's
really, really cool, very, very strange game. It's sort of a match 3 game where it's a match 3 with an infinite runner happening at the top of the screen, and as you match 3, then your little infinite runner is able to cast spells and attack people, creatures, and animals and enemies that he encounters on the way. And that every time you win a level, you actually get something else to put on your boat, and your boat gets bigger. That makes perfect sense, I'm sure. But I've been playing quite a lot of You Must Build a Boat recently. And on my Xbox, I've been playing the Halo Master Chief Collection, which just bought an Xbox
yeah.
One.
I remember you talking about that.
Yeah, which I'm a big fan of. I'm looking forward. I think I'm going to be playing Batman Arkham Knight next. I'll be looking forward to that. So I play a lot of. I hunt around for oddities and strange games on the App Store as well.
Yeah.
As well as playing big games that everybody tells me I should be playing. Oh, here's an interesting and incredibly scientific aspect of Kumo Lumo. Here is a pig. Here is a pig, and
I like this bit.
when you zap a pig, it turns into bacon. And these little pirate foxes adore bacon. So that they're really, really excited about eating all that bacon. So when they all cluster together, I can zap loads of them. And then there's more bacon. Pirate foxes were never in my original game design. No, they weren't. It's a really good way of explaining how we sort of came up with all the ideas. I had the original idea, but the artists were drawing all this crazy stuff, and again, one of our artists, AJ, hi AJ, was drawing these little long-eared characters, and I knew that they didn't really fit into the game design I had at that point, but everybody really enjoyed them. They looked so cool. So I thought, well, what can I actually do with them? They've got to really do something cool. So that's where I just came up with the idea of fitting them into making them actually set fire to stuff, which worked really, really well. And your rain clouds tasked with putting out fires and bringing water to places. So it's a great way of bringing in just some of the amazing ideas that the rest of your team have.
Yeah, people work well together.
Yeah, it's very much what we do on Team Lumo. there's no real sole owner of the ideas. Ideas come from all over the team, and
Just shout at each other until it happens.
yeah, which maybe not shouting at each other, but yeah, a lot of it, like with our artists drawing some really crazy stuff that I'll see, and I think that's really interesting. I have no idea how that's going to work, but I'll come up with something for that, and all the stuff with the programmers and the whole team just talking about the game, and that'll spark ideas. And I just have to. I often just find myself gluing ideas together, which is as much a biggest part of design as it is coming up with ideas.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's have a look. Where are we going to go next? I'm going to collect a lot of sheep.
Why teacups?
Basically, we just made a list of stuff that you could fill with water, or that looked like it would interact with water. Obviously, forest, rain on forest, grow forest. And we were going to have patches of flowers, but then we realised it was going to be, if the flowers were effectively going to be behaving the same way as forests, and that they were just plants that would grow.
Nice.
So we wanted it to be just a little bit weird.
Well, I think you succeeded. Got it perfect. Enough weird that everyone still knows what's kind of going on. Kinda.
Yeah, that's. We learned such a lot when we were making this game about how weird we could actually be before people stopped understanding what was going on. And that stood us in good stead for a lot of the weird stuff we've been making more recently, where we realised that us being weird is all well and good, but at some point there's a human player at the other end, and we've got to make stuff that they can understand. So we like being really secretly weird.
Yeah.
Well, not so secretly weird as in some of these things, as the guys in the teacups.
I mean, they just look like guys.
They're fine. They're fine. They're having a great time. Look at all these sheep. It's awesome.
What's your objective in this one? Collect sheep.
Collect sheep, yeah.
Nice.
Don't get killed by little black clouds.
There are a lot of them.
Yeah, they build up towards the end of the level, and then I need one more sheep. There we go. There's not a lot of games where you get distressed because you're still looking for one more sheep. There we go. Look at him. Oh, look at him. And happy. There you go. Well done, Lumo.
Charming.
He is charming.
Yeah.
He's a charming gentleman. He makes a lot of guest appearances in our other games. Just on a little poster in the background or somewhere tucked out of harm's way, you can often find him. He's definitely somewhere in Lumo deliveries. I think he's probably tucked around somewhere in Lumo's cat as well. Should we do? I think we've done that one. Oh yeah, this one. Catching these guys as well. Yeah, we did make loads of stickers for Kumo Lumo with loads of these characters on. I had hundreds of them for a while, but they were so popular that we ended up giving them a lot away during the launch event, which we did in London. We did an art gallery exhibition in London where we actually created a lot of street art ourselves and paintings and sculptures, and so not only was it stuff from the team, but it was also a lot of material. We actually got some really popular artists from the street art scene and modern art and actually exhibited alongside them, which was really, really exciting. You know, when you see some of these guys work on TV, thinking, "Oh my God, they were in our exhibition." And we got a street artist to do a live paint, where she actually created a piece of artwork live on the wall, which was then painted over 3 days later.
Why?
Because that street art it often just exists for a short period of time.
Fair enough.
Yeah, and yeah, we take a lot of inspiration from artwork. We were talking earlier. I think there's always articles about what movies have influenced games, and for us, there were virtually none. We don't really. We watch loads of movies, but we don't think, "Oh yeah, I could do a game like that." We get that stuff from books and artwork, sometimes other games.
Yeah, I don't think there are many films about this particular kind of cloud.
No. Maybe some Czechoslovakian animation from the 1940s would fit the bill. I did watch a lot of that kind of animation when I was in university, which probably explains a lot.
What's the one with the hedgehog and the fog?
The Hedgehog and the Fog?
I think that was Russian.
Oh, that sounds like Yuri Norstein.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, he's amazing. Does all his stuff with paper cutouts.
Yeah, it was
no!
paper. Oh, what? L19.
No, Lynn. That was level 19, and I was evaporated by Lynn.
Oh,
all
no.
of our all of our enemies have got names. Lynn is actually the wife of Simon, the lead programmer.
Oh.
Yeah, let's go home. Let's play another level. Oh, I know. We could play Time Attack.
Huh?
Yeah, we got. Time Attack's crazy because we just put loads and loads of stuff in the level. I give you 3 minutes to get the highest score. And it doesn't get hard. It doesn't get harder over time. It actually gets easier. So the challenge is, what do you do with your time? Oh my goodness!
Megan. Megan got you.
Yeah, Megan got me.
What's in the shop?
Oh, that's where you can buy your upgrades. Like I could buy. Oh, bought it. I've upgraded my lightning power now.
Awesome.
So I'll try again. See, I've got double lightning. Pow. This is awesome. Oh, Ultra Volcanoes, they're hardcore. But they're no match for me. They're no match for me. Super Volcanoes versus a rain cloud. No competition.
No competition.
No competition. There you go. That word now exists. Look at these guys go. Yeah, the Time Attack mode was a post-launch update where we realised that the game was lots and lots of fun just to fly around and do stuff really, really quickly and not worry too much about objectives. Just rain on absolutely everything.
Make it rain.
Make it rain. Make it rain more. I haven't got enough lightning for those guys. I'll rain on some trees. Pigs are waterproof, by the way. You can't rain on them, do anything. You can only turn them into bacon by using lightning. Incidentally, for vegetarians, we've no idea whether or not it's real bacon or if it's actually corn. So
it might be.
It might be. It
pigs.
might be vegetarian bacon, and that.
Vegetarian pigs.
Yeah.
Pigs are vegetarian. It's fine. Who's that just joined?
Oh, that's that. There we go.
Hello, Zyro. How's it going?
Hi there.
We're raining into teacups.
We're raining into teacups and watching really creepy guys with top hats run around afterwards. Whilst these little guys with umbrellas. Oops, that was painful. Yes.
Oh, evaporated by Sarah. Sarah got you.
Yeah, she did.
Sarah the volcano.
Let's get some of these guys. Little creepy guys running around. Yeah, we like to put creepy people in our game.
Yeah.
We take tremendous pride in putting a couple of particularly creepy people in our games. These are, yeah, ultra volcanoes. They're hardcore. We made the game in about 3 months. We did a first version in about 6 weeks, and then after that, we showed it to some publishers who said they really liked it and wanted to take it on, but suggested we make some changes to it. And that's when we decided to spend more time on it, and we're lucky enough to have another 12 weeks to spend on it. So it's actually about 18 weeks in total, so that's more than 3 weeks, but that's the whole thing from inception to release. It's about 18 weeks.
Nice.
And that included actually getting some of the guys in our tech team to actually write iOS software, which we didn't have when we started. So we had nothing. We had let's make a game in 6 weeks on technology that we don't have.
Perfect.
That's a way of doing it. Yeah.
Seems to work.
It definitely did work. I think that the only reason we could do that is because we were such a small team.
Yeah. Level complete.
Yeah.
Awesome. Shall we cut it there?
I think we will, yeah.
Just nip it in the bud while it's fresh and beautiful.
Yes, yeah.
Cool.
Hope everybody's enjoyed it. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for all your chat and questions.
We had fun. Hopefully this will also go up on the YouTube channel once I sort that out.
Once you sort that out, yeah. Have you sorted it out yet?
We have one. I just haven't put anything on it.
Right, good. So that's a step forward.
This is going to be on YouTube. Yeah. Apart from that, it's twitter.com/Team Lumo, teamlumo.tumblr.com, and also teamlumo.com.
Yeah, everything Team Lumo is us.
If you just Google Team Lumo, actually, does that work?
Does that work? I think it probably does, because I think we've camped out everywhere.
LumoDeliveries.com comes up first, but we can change that. Maybe don't Google Team Lumo.
But at least we are Lumo Deliveries.
Yeah,
that's us as well. That's us as well.
Most of the things on there are us.
Yeah.
It's just not our newest stuff.
Yeah. So.
Awesome.
We'll probably be back in a couple. When are we doing the next one?
Thursday.
Thursday.
Tomorrow we're playing Lumo's Cat.
Tomorrow's going to be Lumo's Cat. So if you've seen this today, you'll be able to see the differences and similarities and where we've come by seeing our new game. It's going to be out very soon, hopefully.
3 years. We've come a very long way.
3 years, yeah. And Lumo's Cat will be our 4th game. It's pretty amazing. I think in that much time, in 3 years we've made 4 games. Some companies take 4 years to make one game. So yeah, 3 years, 4 games. It's exciting stuff. There's a train going overhead.
Brilliant. All right. Cheers for watching.
Thanks very much.
Catch you next time.
Bye bye.
Bye.
And